Welcome to the MarcWes Sportscast.
Let's look at the spread of the NFL games this week. Now, the spread with the Dolphins and the Seahawks is about at 6. And I actually think, to be honest, I think the Dolphins are going to hang with them because we could score, actually. You know, Dolphins actually have a pretty good offense. But this is Russell Wilson, man. Russell Wilson eats first downs for lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
And
you know, and so I don't really see our defense really stopping Russell Wilson from moving the ball. So I think it's going to be a shootout, but the Seahawks win in like a 42-35 type of game.
I think the Dolphins going to lose that game, of course, because you got Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, he's going to always do his thing. He's going to scramble. If the Dolphins got a little taste of Josh Allen, like Russell Wilson is going to do that and more, and he ain't going to get hit. Me personally, I think the Dolphins going to be doing good defensive-wise, but then what's going to hurt us is Russell Wilson with his legs and getting them first downs. Like Marcus just said, he's an automatic third down converter if he even gets to third down. As far as his receivers, you got the beast Metcalf. Yeah, he young, but it's like he's just
How about
nothing
that
but
play
muscle.
by Metcalf though last week where he caught basically a walk-in touchdown and a defender knocked the ball out of his hand right before the one.
I don't really take anything.
One of those classic blooper moments.
I don't really have anything positive or negative to say about that. That's just a common rookie mistake. The rookie's gonna go ahead and do certain things like that. If you've been in a league, then most likely you've seen it. Most likely it happened to somebody else in the league, and you're gonna make sure that it doesn't happen to you. I think he was a young player, and he was just thinking about step 3 before finishing step 1. Step 1. Matter of fact, step 2. He finished step 1 was, catching the ball and going to the end zone. And step 2 is actually going to the end zone, scoring, and then you could go ahead and do your thing. So he was stuck on step 2. The defender was stuck on step 3, which would actually have a detriment to Metcalf having a touchdown and it being a touchback. But regardless of the fact, when it comes to the Dolphins, I think it's going to be a close game. At a certain point, I think the Seahawks going to go ahead and pull away. They probably pull away by 2 touchdowns. Maybe final score, you have the Seahawks maybe 35, the Dolphins 20.
Okay.
That's how I feel about that.
All right, another game on tap is the Cowboys and the Browns. I mean, the Browns are a team like you don't even know what you're gonna get from them. But I think Dak is one of the more overrated quarterbacks in this league. I really don't believe in him that much. Maybe it could be my hate for the Cowboys, but I don't know. I just feel like they're just not them boys.
With the game, I think
They are
Cleveland,
not them boys, like they say.
It's going to be a close game.
But I still feel like they beat Cleveland, though. I think they can duel Cleveland in another shootout type of game. So I would say about 34-28.
Look,
34-28.
I think
Cowboys.
easily Cleveland Browns can actually win this game because, I don't know what it is about the Cowboys, but every year is something. You can't really tell exactly what it is. It's something. When they had their former quarterback, Tony Romo, he was doing his thing. I don't think he was a great quarterback, but I think he was a real decent, over average, better than a lot of quarterbacks in the league type guy, and they always find a way to lose. He's better than Chad Henne. Of course he's better than Chad Henne. Don't even put Chad Henne garbage ass in the conversation. Sorry, Tony Romo. I don't fuck with you neither, but come on, I ain't gonna have somebody just try you like that. But I think with Dallas and Cleveland Browns, I think both organizations are on the brink of, imploding. You got Jared Jones always making the decisions, and for some reason, like everything seems like it's the right decision right now. They got the quarterback, which is, I think he's overrated, but he's a better than average quarterback. They got wide receivers, they got running backs, they got the O-line. Their defense is average, a little better than average. Not great, better than average, but their head coach is trash, below average. Mark McCarthy, whatever his name, he's okay to be in the league, but I don't think he's gonna ever take him to that next step like a Spoelstra, like a Bill Belichick, we got great coaches and we got coaches that's just there to take them losses. He's one of them, and that's the reason why Dallas Cowboys, they're gonna barely win this game. It's gonna be a close game, the whole game, and they're gonna go ahead and find a way to pull it out. But they say it's the people's team, or what they call Dallas Cowboys again? America's team.
Yeah, America's team.
Then America sucked in
They're not
because
their
team sucked.
They are just not them boys. But I think they'll beat Cleveland. Fast forward to the Monday night game, which is gonna be Atlanta and Green Bay. Now,
the Dirty Birds suck.
Atlanta has been, messing up definitely for the last couple of games. I mean, like, tragic collapses with these games. And just tragic collapses with these games. So I think Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers is just doing what he do, man. He's a bad man, for him to be still doing it, at his age right now, is really unprecedented territory. You got a lot of old quarterbacks really doing, grandpas out there still doing it, like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, old guys. They still win games out here. Mm-hmm. So I feel like Aaron Rodgers still has a chance to make the playoffs and win the division and possibly get back to the NFC Championship game. He's just that good, and he's not doing it with top-level talent. He does have Devontae Adams, who's one of the best wide receivers in this league, but he's constantly hurt. He's out again. And like I said, the best ability is availability.
There you go.
He's just never available, but he is one of the best wide receivers.
All right, piggybacking off what my dog just said, I think Green Bay Packers, it's not going to be a close game. I think Green Bay going to blow them out the water.
That's definitely going to be another shootout, though.
Nah, I don't think so, because
definitely
of
be
what
another shootout.
The Atlanta Falcons have been going through this whole season. They find a way to lose the game, regardless of the fact. Me personally, I think that the Atlanta Falcons is like what I was saying about the Dallas Cowboys all these years. You think that they're great. They have the wide receivers. They supposedly have a better than average quarterback. They have a defensive-minded coach when it comes to Quinn. I think that's the name of the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
Dan Quinn, I think
Dan
is his
Quinn.
name. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about them, but they always find a way to lose. It's the same thing that normally happened to the Dolphins.
I was just going to say, they're like the old Dolphins.
It's just certain
they're like
organizations
the old Dolphins, man.
find a way to
But it's
lose.
a new era now.
For me, like, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to go ahead and put my money on Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is going to put them numbers up. He's doing exactly what Tom Brady been doing with New England all these years. He's doing it right now with no-name receivers, because the receiver that hit his number one receiver is always injured. He's injured right now, and he's still putting these numbers up.
Yeah.
So
I'd still say bet the over on that game, though. You bet the over on that game. It's going to be a high-flying game, because Matt Ryan is that player that he puts up numbers, yo. Like, I'm a stats guy, and he puts up numbers, but his defense just doesn't stop the other team enough for him to win games. So Matt Ryan is going to keep, Atlanta in this game, they are going to eat as long as they got them players playing like Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley,